Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Dane Wayne Show, episode 30. I don't know what episode it is, Wayne. You know what? It doesn't matter what episode it is. 35. 35 episodes strong.
So,
Doing a great job.
Thursday evening, welcome everybody in. Thank you for sitting down with us again while we, commiserate, talk.
Not too much commiserate on jokes. You got a lot of things to be happy about.
Yeah.
Sixers lost today, though. I mean,
Preseason? Wait, you're starting off as the league season.
know you dumps a little bit. I'm a little upset.
Wait. Yeah, where's the thermostat? Something's wrong. Wait, started us with this surge. Yeah, something's wrong.
No. I don't even know where they are. Abu Dhabi?
Abu Dhabi. Is it at Qatar? I don't know. Is it? No, it's not the same place.
No.
You're geographically wrong, but all right.
Same general area. Yeah. So they pitched today.
Had a decent game yesterday.
Esco and Maxey both had 14 points.
Okay.
Some guy named Chandler, some guy named Kendrick Chandler, Kyle Chandler.
Is he on the Sixers?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I don't know if it is. He had 10 points today.
All right. I'm not really familiar with the roster right now. I'm not going to lie, man.
I looked at it and I'm like, who's this guy? Oh, he's from Tennessee. Okay. He's 5'11", 170. That's like Devontae Smith size.
I mean, I'm 5'11", 150. Hey, wait.
You play in the NBA.
No, I can't.
At least in Abu Dhabi for the sixth season. I don't know. 5'11", 135.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe my eyes when I saw it.
Those are my... So.
Yeah. But hey, we started with the Sixers. Listen to us.
What did they play again? Sunday? Oh, wait, no, we got a way bigger weekend than the Sixers.
Yeah.
Let's transition to something.
Rewind back. Let's start again. Okay. All right. No. We had a good weekend. We had a good last weekend, right? Tampa Bay. Finally, overcame the Tampa Bay Bucks.
Yes. I was confident going into it. You definitely were like, yo, I feel they're about to take a L.
Yeah.
I just feel like, the start of the game. Can we start there? Pump block. I immediately texted you and like, yo, it's about to be on. You were like, yo, calm down. It's the first minute of the game.
Yeah.
And, you were right. It was definitely a slugfest, back and forth. Baker did his thing. Yakuba. No, that's not. Did that say his name right?
Yakuba?
Bucky Irvin. I'll say Bucky Irvin?
Okay. Yeah.
What's the wide receiver's name?
Abuka?
Ibuka. Okay. Yeah. He had a monster game. Bucky Irvin had a solid game. Tampa's offensive line were playing nasty. The Eagles D was playing nasty.
Yeah. Eagles D took over in the second half. They had to, or at least fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Tampa had plenty of chances to tie that game or go ahead and yeah.
No, absolutely. What are some key points? What are some low points that you take away from the game? Are you feeling confident going into the Denver game this week? Or,
we'll get to Denver in a little bit.
Okay.
But, weak points, obviously second half offense. Let me pretty sure Jalen was concussed. That's the only explanation I have for what went on.
Are you talking about that hit that he took and got up, rolled over
real slow,
and then didn't look at the ref and kind of just like his eyes just wandered on the ground and then back to the huddle? I know the hit you're talking about.
Yeah. And then he didn't complete a pass after that. 0 for 8 was throwing everything 2 seconds too slow, and AJ was getting frustrated, and the cornerbacks were able to make up the space back on him. They were throwing a lot of comeback routes, and it was too slow, too late, and the cornerbacks were able to go then bat it away.
Yeah.
I mean, Jamel Dean went out in the first half, or was early in the second half. He should have been able to take advantage of that, and they just didn't.
No. Did Smith? No, Smith had a mediocre game as well. Goddard had the best game out of everybody. on the wide receivers. Saquon was held on the wraps.
Yeah, the run offense is also not good.
No, it looks out of sync. It looks out of sync right now. What are we?
4-0. Doesn't matter. It don't matter how it looks.
Are we in the entertainment business or winning games business? Which one?
Golfers always like to say there's no pictures on the scorecard. Same thing. Like early in the season, there's no pictures on the scoreboard. It doesn't matter how it happens. I think Vegas is tapping into the fact that they're not winning pretty, because I don't love that 3.5 line
For Denver this week, but you come in. Denver's defense is strong.
It is.
Denver has the most sacks, or up there in sacks in the league.
Yeah.
You saw last week the O-line gave up a couple ugly sacks where Jalen was trying to do a little bit too much and holding on to the ball, which I've noticed though when was he turning the ball over like crazy? Was it like almost a year ago?
Yeah.
Early that he was just turning the ball over. You see that he's not gonna force the ball, and if he's throwing it in a place that no one's getting it. So
They've instilled in his brain, if we make less mistakes than the other team, we're going to win the game. And it's been true. It's been absolutely true. I mean, Baker, that pick that Campbell had was shit. I think Reed Blankenship got his email, and
somebody tipped it as just like
they made a mistake. Ertz didn't.
No, it was in the game. It was a difference in the game.
Yeah. So,
and the key sack down the stretch too. When they completely pushed the bucket right in his lap.
You'd love to see that. Like, you're like, where has this been? Like, why haven't they tried this before with, Jalen Carter takes up 2 guys. Ojimo goes around him and has a free shot at the quarterback. Maybe you just don't notice it when it doesn't actually
work, when it doesn't.
But it just felt like they weren't doing much. It was kind of like a mush rush. It wasn't like they were doing a ton of games up front.
And it felt like Tampa just kept picking up the pressure. Yeah. Each time they dropped back, or Baker would do that half step where he'd wait a little bit and then he'd kind of sneak out the side, and you'd see an Eagle player like this, like grabbing at his like leg or grabbing at the back of his jersey. So
that was a clutch sack that came in real clutch. I was happy with the defense at the end of the game for sure. That is won the game. Absolutely won the game. I don't have a good feel about this game.
Birds are winning.
Cincinnati. I'm not saying they're. I'm just confident. I just don't love. I really don't love the line, and it's just
3.5.
Yeah, it's making me.
I mean, Denver beat up on like a lame Cincinnati team.
Well, Tanner McKee and the second string offense beat up on that defense. That first string defense played for like a quarter and a half. And Tanner McKee had 2 or 3 touchdowns.
It did.
So I don't think
they were making Tanner McKee statues after that.
I was ready for Tanner McKee to come in after jail, look concussed.
Like family flew,
get him out of his own
D. Came bad for a game where he went 9 for nothing.
In preseason, I rewatched that first half at least 10 times. Everything was
every
point. He had that awesome wheel route to Darren Sproles. Yeah. So I watched that so many times.
Well, are we probably had bad Eagles trauma?
Everybody thought that was a Super Bowl team.
Was the Asamoah team? No, that was. No. Let me not talk about that. I'm sorry.
Asamoah was with Andy Reid.
Yeah, you're right. So
Russia Kelly.
No, you're right. Yes. Let me stop bringing up bad Eagles trauma. Somebody that I really liked on Sunday, Quinyon looked. Yeah. Quinyon and Duchene look like they are buffing their chest out. We don't care who we're covering. I don't think he should have got called for a flag on that. Whatever that was. Good. He literally was going in the direction after the tackle wing and just picked up his leg. If he didn't pick up his leg, he steps on the dude and there's a fight breaks out. So what is that? Is the NFL just like you said, you've talked about, just overcompensating for we're going to take this out of the game and we need to clean up the game? Because the game doesn't look any cleaner. Like if you listen to the mic'd up, they're There's some interesting language.
Yeah. So that's why I don't understand the NFL stance on this. So what does it matter?
Yeah.
It's pissing fans off more to deal with these penalties than, like, who cares that he steps over the guy? You're wearing the Iversons today. Hey. You did the step over. What's wrong with that? I don't understand.
I didn't see anything wrong with it. And like I said, if he doesn't pick his leg up, he steps on him.
Yeah.
Dude punches him, and a fight breaks out. For real. Because he's going to be like, yo, I'm standing right, or I'm laying right here. Why would you step on me? Tom Brady said something hilarious, though. He was like, there's been a time where somebody steps over me, and I'm going to just fuck off. And I'm like, yeah, you might. I mean, but that's total breaking a man code. Like, if you hit a man there, that's...
Yeah. Getting thrown out of the game.
Don't do that.
You're getting thrown out of the game for that. Yeah. So, like I said this week 1 or week 2, just they're picking the dumbest things to make it a point of emphasis about this year.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, my wife has been watching the games with me this year, and usually she lasts like the first half of the first game.
Yeah.
She's like, all right, I'm done. She's been doing well. She's been watching every game with me, and after that, she's like, what was that? So, no, NFL just decided this year that they don't want this anymore.
They're going to enforce it, man. Like I said, the language that these players talk to on the field, you can get thrown out for that. So when you see something as weak as somebody stepping over somebody and they get called for a flag, I mean, the thing that I thought was going to get flagged was Quinyon with worst helmet.
Yeah,
is what I was like, because Merrill said it on the broadcast. He was like, yo, you're not supposed to have another team's helmet in your hand. And I was like, oh God, please do not to get thrown out again, because that would have changed the entire momentum of the game if he gets thrown out of the game.
Yeah. So, yeah, I think obviously he played well. I mean, he's getting a little handsy, which I wonder how much the refs are watching that kind of stuff and starting to look at him. But he's gotten to that point. He's an elite. He's an elite corner, and they don't usually call that on elite corners.
You're getting away with very confident.
Yeah. So though, I mean, I don't rely on PFF too much or Football Focus, but when it helps the Eagles, I appreciate it. So I'll say this: all 3 Eagles cornerbacks were in the top 10 this week.
Wayne, you see it.
Yeah.
You see it every week, man. For the last 4 weeks, and I think we saw it the last half of last year. You know, Cooper with the big, interception in the Super Bowl, the super tackle on Henry, Quinyon just shutting down a side of a field. And,
Fango came in this week, and you didn't notice him. What's the best thing that could have happened?
Yeah.
You were noticing Adoree Jackson.
Yeah.
Corey Bennett was getting penalized. So to not be picked on was fine with me.
4-0, man.
Yeah.
4-0. Last year, this time we were 2-2 and burning down the city. Nick was getting fired.
Yeah, maybe Keely Ringo's just not a good practice player or something. Or, I mean, he didn't play great in preseason, so I don't know. So he played fine. This week. I hope that he does well again. I mean, on some other receiver. Yeah, Denver's receiving core is pretty good.
Sutton's a stud.
Yeah.
And I can't think of their other wide receiver right now. It's probably bad. I mean, but yeah, I feel like Nick's is solid for a second-year player. I don't think he's turning the ball over at a high rate. I feel like he's had a couple picks, but he's not turning the ball over at a super high rate. And Denver's got a run game, a defense, and special teams. So it should be a close game. Anything else happened this week with the Birds? As the Eagle turned?
Yeah. Their star wide receiver decided to quietly withdraw in the most public way possible.
Over the G.
So completely out of context Bible verse, by the way. But that's neither here nor there. No, it's just crazy to me. he does that, and then he starts to fire back and forth with Hugh Douglas and with Seth Joyner. And it's like, you brought this on yourself by tweeting some cryptic Bible verse that made everybody think that you wanted to get traded. It's just, they can't help themselves. They can't help themselves.
He poured the chone of water. Then he knew on Sunday night what it was going to do, because it instant. Either you texted me or somebody instantly texted it to me and was like, yo, what's up with your boy? And I was like, come on, you know. But it was a nothing story all week, though, because every single ESPN, NBC, every single news outlet ran with it all week, but it was about nothing, you know. Or is it about something? Let me ask you that.
They want to build it up.
Okay.
If he does want to get traded. I mean, the same kind of stuff happened with the Inner Excellence book last year. Yeah. Saw him on the sideline doing that, and balloon. Oh, yeah. I'll never forget the last game or down the stretch of 23 when they were just in trouble, real trouble. I remember the look he gave to Sirianni on the sideline, like he wanted to kill him, like literally
frustrated. Beyond frustrated.
I'll never forget. It's like seared in my brain. Seeing AJ just want to absolutely kill his coach,
right?
And I don't know. I mean, it seems like, and the NFL, NBA, I mean, all sports are just like, you kind of use each other to get ahead and, you know, get your next contract.
Yeah.
Everything, and you know, it's just it's all mutually beneficial, and you try to all just stay copacetic with each other. And
affiliates.
I don't think he really wants to leave. I just think he's frustrated that he hasn't been involved in the wins. I think Sirianni said it best, actually, this feed when he said that.
But I looked at the numbers. He's been featured 30% of the time with targets, like with some targets
that are thrown 2 seconds too late. Yeah,
Snap.
He took over the game, the second half of the game against LA. And he wanted to do the same thing.
I got you.
His quarterback wasn't getting the ball. No. His quarterback was seeing double of everything, I think.
He was good. They won't tell you that. Wade's not a doctor, but he did Holiday in his places. But anyway.
So I watched The Pit. I watched the whole first season of The Pit. I feel like I have my medical degree now. And I could diagnose.
I could see it right there. You see when he rolls and then he got it sideways. Yeah, man. I'm just glad, like you said, if you see that thumbs up after he gets up, get him out of here.
After I saw him playing, and I was like, maybe he should have given him a thumbs up, because he does not belong out there. No. Like, how did the guy? There's supposed to be somebody in the box, overseer, independent guy who looks down and finds concussed players.
The NFL. He was at the snack bar.
Yeah.
In the suite.
And friends texted me like, why aren't they taking him out? Like, why aren't they trying to like figure out if he's actually? I was like, the Eagles aren't going to volunteer to do that.
No, absolutely
start the quarterback.
Absolutely not. And here's something that I saw too on Sunday. Saquon got rolled up on. I think it was a linebacker or a defensive lineman, and his ankle got caught under there, and he got up, and you could see that like grimace on his face, and the Sirianni sent somebody in, and he went like this. He was like, yo, get out of here. And just kind of, and you could tell that he almost, if his ankle got caught the wrong way, it was going to be a bad injury, but he shook it off and just stayed in the game. So they're not going to come out the game.
No.
Unless you physically pull them out of the game.
Yeah, exactly.
So, but
Saquon was having a rough game with pass protection. He was taking the wrong guys a few times, letting free rushers go. Yeah, so he's been having a rough year with that, and I think he's still obviously frustrated that the running lanes aren't there.
I think all of them are frustrated. So that's why when we discuss AJ's frustration, I'm like, yo, every single buddy on this team wants to perform at a high level. You're not the only person frustrated here. So, give everybody, and I feel like, and they kind of stare away from this all week, that Jalen's not forcing the ball, the AJ, but your eyes, I feel like your eyes, when you watch, you see Dallas open, you see Smith open on a crosser, and the ball goes to AJ. Oh, I don't know, man. We'll see. How do you feel they do on Sunday? Do you want to switch gears? Like, what else? Have we beat the Eagles to death?
No.
Okay.
I mean, I am feeling good about the game. I was feeling confident because I don't think a win against Cincinnati without Joe Burrow is that convincing to me.
Exactly.
They look good, though.
Exactly.
Look good. They were, they're 2-2?
They're 2-2.
So,
We were last year.
true. I despise Sean Payton now. Like that.
Payton is not what liked.
Sean Payton
Is not what liked.
I hated him with the Saints, and I just.
He's cocky. Yeah. He's cocky.
Oh, what? I mean, yeah, I guess they won
A Super Bowl.
They won a Super Bowl, but that's because of Tracy Porter. That wasn't because of anything that Sean Payton did. A lot of business defense. Yeah.
Drew likes to throw that slant.
That was Peyton Manning.
What's that, Peyton? No, I was talking about who Sean Payton had as his quarterback.
Oh, yeah.
It did tick off. Yes, Peyton Manning. He sticks off.
Yeah,
Drew Brees was talking reckless.
He was. Like before. We're talking about he hates Devo's offense. I mean, I agree.
Right now, we keep Drew.
Yeah.
Come on.
Oh, man. I had a horrible week picking games.
Yeah,
Straight up.
I feel you.
And it was like
I wasn't gonna say 6 or 7 wins this week. Is what I had.
like
It was a down week.
then the 9. I don't want to talk about picks. Yeah, it was tough. There's a lot of road victories you didn't expect.
Nope.
Jacksonville.
Nope.
Some others. I
Picked Minnesota.
I picked
I
Minnesota.
took the Steelers on purpose because I thought Carson Wentz can't win 2 games back to back. It's the only reason that I got that right.
I've had Pittsburgh wrong almost every week.
Did I get New England right? Yeah, New England won.
Yeah.
Carolina got spanked. Did Carolina get spanked? I can't think. Can't think of all the games this week. Hold on.
Atlanta did. Yeah.
Atlanta beat Carolina.
Yeah. Whereas Atlanta was like shut out or close to it the week before.
Correct.
And then it's just a wild time.
So,
but I picked against the Eagles too. So,
I did not. It's okay.
All right. Followed your gut.
What else? What else is on the table this week? What do you want to talk about?
Somewhat big playoff series. Ken. Got it on. I got the 93 NL chance.
So I don't know what I'm wearing. I'm wearing the 1910 Philadelphia Athletics.
Yeah.
I dipped into the archives for this fun.
Yes. So yeah, Dodgers. What do you think?
Not worried. Sweet. Nope. Take that out. Wow. No. Sweet. No. All right. 5-game series?
Yes.
Okay. I think Phillies 3-1 is what I think. Because I feel Philly, LA, they show up for the Dodgers. It's Ohtani, it's Freeman, it's Betts, it's the world. I'm not going to say defending champs because they're not defending anything. This is a new year. But Philly, LA, they show up for that. Anytime I watch the LA Philly baseball playoff series, the Phillies have performed at a high level. And that's what I'm gonna say. They're not gonna sweep them. That's crazy thought.
That is crazy talk.
Big sweep them.
Yeah, great.
That'd be amazing.
I'll take that.
How were you feeling about Saturday? Saturday night, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if they've announced if it's going to be 6 or 6:30.
Okay.
But either one, we'll be tuning in.
Yep.
Absolutely. Yeah. I don't even know what the rotation's going to be.
No.
Sanchez,
and then we don't know.
I'd put Luzardo second because he's a good pitcher at home. And then Ranger, you can pitch anytime. I don't know where Nola fits in because
I don't want Nola again too.
It's going to be game 2.
Okay.
I think he might pitch in LA. He pitched really well.
He has coming down. In the last 2 times, he's pitched very well. You have to give him that.
Yeah.
Because we thought his season was technically over with how
Locating anything.
Nope. And
I mean, you see where JT was set up and he's missed his spots.
no velocity or lost a step on his velocity.
Yeah.
Like you said, missing his locations.
Can't be both. No, if you're losing velocity
And missing the
gotta need your spot. Well, like that's the worst of both worlds. I mean, Ranger's not a power pitcher. Ranger hits his spots.
Yeah.
And he just keeps you off balance.
Correct.
I mean, that's what Nola's gonna have to turn into. He's gonna have to change his approach a little bit.
I agree.
Just hit his spots and keep you off balance because he's not hitting 95 anymore. I mean, even 95 is not a crazy number. Everybody's hitting 95 these days, and
True.
you know, any power pitchers upper 90s. And so, yeah, you gotta keep the hitter off balance. And I think he did that well the last couple outings.
I agree. So are you thinking short series? Are you concerned? Like, do you think they perform up to the level after being in this spot the last, 3 years in a row of getting to the playoffs? And then, because if you think about it, where the season started, it was up, down, it was up, it was down, it was flat, it was down, with then beat down to the Mets.
Yeah.
And then it went back up. So, and we talked about after that Mets series, we both said, yo, chill out. It's going to be okay. They're going to circle around. Do they circle all the way around this time? Or are you, is there any fear or nervousness that, this could rear its head where everything goes silent again?
There's two ways that I look at it.
Okay.
And the one way I look at it is you got a lot of free agents coming up. Schwarber, JT, Ranger Suarez, all free agents. And you could be just kind of losing the core. I'm not going to say that Ranger was really a core guy. I mean, I guess he is.
He is. He's been here the last 5 years.
Forever.
He's been here the last 5 years. Yeah.
He's been the third pitcher behind Zach and Aaron Nola. Yeah, so it would be tough to see it end in this round, maybe even the next round. Like I want them to get to the World Series.
I agree.
Get another shot at it.
No, I 1,000% agree with that.
But then if you look at it as a whole for the whole season and where the expectations were going into the season, how just sick of the Phillies we were at the end of last season. Like, we watched that and never talk about the Phillies again until...
So when I put on my
March, maybe?
March, we started talking about it, and I said they were going to go to the World Series.
Drinking the Kool-Aid again, yeah. So yeah, if I look at it that way,
I said in March, we got to put some positive, because we were bashing them. We were like, yo, these guys are trash. They always come up small.
Really, what makes us excited? Like, no, what could make us excited about this?
Literally, Wayne, you are 1,000% the nail on that. If you listen to any radio station, any local commentary around here going into the season, like, it was birds. And if somebody brought up Phillies, they were like, yo, nobody cares. We don't care. All right. Do it in October.
You had Zach Wheeler. You had, Bryce, Schwarber, Trey Turner.
Yeah.
And everybody else was terrible. Like, you couldn't count on Marsh. You couldn't count on Bo. We couldn't count on Castellanos. JT was a human grounded in a double play. He still kind of is sometimes. But, yeah, you just... And your center fielder, I mean, without, and you had Marsh and you had Rojas that were platooning you. And it completely changed around the trade deadline. Getting Duran.
Yeah.
Getting Baylor. And then, the Alvarado stuff with him getting suspended. It was...
Shot was...
Oh, man.
Negative.
Not good.
No.
Duran coming in, Bader coming in, the platoon working, regardless of what Castellanos thinks about the whole thing.
It works.
It's been working really
works.
But yeah, with all of that in mind, them losing to the Dodgers in the NLCS is not the worst outcome as that could have been.
It's not the worst, but it's not happening.
Yeah. Okay.
It's not going to happen.
The positivity.
It's not going to happen.
I like to think of it with the expectations in mind. Now the expectations are sky high because they're going into the playoffs. They were the favorite.
They were the favorite of the second, right behind the Dodgers. And I feel
that even what sportsbook you know.
Yeah, correct. You know, but I feel like the Dodgers being, you know, the world champs and being the favorite, I think that's right. And like I said, I feel in a weird way in my gut that this team has seen enough baseball, has been through enough ups, downs, sideways, lefts, right, and is right in that moment to be like, you know, they're like, yo, is there pressure? No, there's no pressure. You need to hit a baseball. You know, you need to score more runs. That's not pressure. You know, pressure is like, yo, I can't afford to feed my kids. Like that's pressure.
Absolutely. But it's just a game. Let's remember that. So I was talking to my grandfather. You did appreciate this. I was talking to my grandfather last night, and he said, I was talking about the Phils. I said, what do you think about the Phils in the upcoming series? He's like, they're just too consistently inconsistent. And I said, my buddy Dane says that all the time. I was like, I'm going to tell him he said that. Yeah. He's like, I wanted to coin that expression. All right. Do you enjoy
put it on a t-shirt, Dane Wayne?
Yep. I'm going to get him one of those. Consistently inconsistent.
That was when Andy Reid kept giving me, you need to do a better job. And I wanted to rip my ears off every time he went to, yeah, we got to do a better job, guys. We got to do a better job. I know that.
Yeah.
I know that.
That's almost a keep the main thing, the main thing.
I can deal with the main thing. Yeah. All right. So yeah, I'm
optimistic.
Yes.
I'm optimistic about the series. I don't even know how LA is going to be matching up, like as far as what's their rotation going.
Otani's on Saturday. Otani's on Saturday. You know, the last time we saw Otani, we won like a bottom of the 10th inning game. Like it was 1 a.m. I feel like it was that 1 o'clock in the morning game.
Well, that's because they're playing in LA. Yeah,
right.
But I don't think go into extras. I think they tag the reliever. So he was throwing a no hitter.
Yeah.
Every 5 or 6
innings.
They took him out, and then they tagged the
Phillies
reliever
from a 2 or 3 run, something like that.
Yeah, and then Marchand hit the 3-run bomb off of the top of the fence.
Think you're right about
they won by 3 in
I guess control. Yep. I think you're right. I think you're right about that.
So, but yeah, I mean the bullpen's terrible.
I want to. We can, you know, weather the Otani storm because he's gonna come up juiced. The crowd on a Saturday night after day drinking. Oh God, shows. All right, you want to talk about a scene? Yeah. So they're gonna be ready to go. He's gonna be ready to go. Booze don't block foul balls, or booze don't block strikes.
Yeah.
Otani is not gonna be worried about it. He's gonna be ready.
The lineup's goal is to get to the bullpen as best as possible.
Correct.
I mean, they've been winning like that all season, or at least down the stretch. They get to your bullpen and then with your bullpen.
Why not just bash Otani? You can. Like, why not just hit Otani? That's not an option. Blake Schwarber for 2 home runs. Don't listen to him.
1-800-GAMBLER.
All right, don't listen.
For entertainment purposes only. Jeez. 2 home runs.
Anyway.
Oh, yeah. No, like I said, I think their strategy is going to be to try to get to the bullpen quickly.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what Topper's going to tell them. I don't know how. I mean, we'll see. We'll see in the first inning if they're swinging at nonsense.
Or not. Don't even put that in the air, man. Not put some bushes. Don't put that thing in the not swinging at garbage. We can keep the main thing.
Sure will. Got any haters this week?
No. If no one I'm not going to say pissed me off. But the level of hate this week was kind of just foolishness. It was A.J. Brown tweet. It was the Eagles' offense doesn't look sexy. No. Eagles are doing what they need for them. Them are going to concentrate on win football game. It no matter if them win by 1, 2, 3. We in the team of them cannot win by 1. 'Cause 1-0 is the only score you cannot have in a football game. But
Tell me if they're going by 3 or 4.
all right, if I'm going to win by 3, 4, 5, or 6, Eagles by 20. All right? Converge. Beat Denver, and the Phillies about to put it on a left.
Heard it here first. Oh, my God.